So in today's video, we're going to be speaking about how to improve your speaking fluency with the British accent. I'll be going over some steps that you can take to speak more flowing, fluent and confident English. My name's Carl. I'm an English language coach. I help non-native English speakers upgrade their English, not just for their professional lives, but also their personal lives as well. Now, one of the first steps you can take for improving your speaking fluency is practicing the sounds. It is ideal for you to focus on the key sounds in the language by listening and repeating what you hear. Now, there may be some sounds that you find more difficult to pronounce than others, and this may be due to your native language. So a great way to do this is by listening to something, repeating what you hear, and practicing that over and over again, to a point where the sound that you're struggling to pronounce can become more and more easier for you to do and more natural for you to say. Now, when you are practicing the sounds, every language also has their unique flow. So when you are listening to the sounds, even if there are some words in between that you didn't quite understand, it is still very helpful to listen, as you will also at the same time train your ear to listen to the flow of the language and how it is spoken. Another thing you can do to improve your fluency is copy the British accent. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. One way you can do this is by listening to newsreaders. They are well trained and they typically have very clear spoken English accents. Now, I'm definitely not saying that everybody needs to sound like a newsreader when they are speaking, but what that can do is give you a good foundation to start from so that you can practice to speak more clearly and with good pronunciation as well. Simply by copying the accent as you hear it will allow you to get good practice in speaking and also hearing yourself speak in the accent at the same time. Another step that you can take for improving your speaking fluency is focus on having conversations. This could be online, this could be in person, but the key thing here is to speak to real people and have a conversation. This is ideal as you're practicing your listening and your speaking at the same time. And what this will do is allow you to listen and understand an English speaker. Because in reality, there is no better way for you to practice than in real life, real situations. Having conversations is something that is really important, as this will also allow you to expand your range of vocabulary. Speaking with people and expanding your vocabulary will improve your understanding as well as your speaking fluency, as you will have a larger catalogue of words in your brain that you can use when you are speaking yourself. Through clients of mine, I have seen that when you make a real focus on conversation and improving your conversation, this has a direct link to improving your English fluency. So I would highly recommend making it a priority to have those conversations, as I said, be it online or in person, whatever may be most realistic for yourself, but getting that real life practicing is something that will definitely be very valuable in your English fluency journey. And a final step that you can take to help you improve your speaking fluency is thinking in English, or at least trying to for a certain period of time. This may be a little bit outside of the box, but this can be a major key to success on your fluency journey. By thinking in English, what this does is it immerses your brain in the accent, in the language, so that it is something that your brain is constantly practicing on. Now, the good thing about this is a form of practice that you can, in most cases, carry out anywhere and anytime. As there was a study that suggested that we as humans can have an average of 50,000 thoughts in a day. Now, this means we are speaking to ourselves or thinking about something in our heads at that time. So this is a great way for you to practice your English and improve your fluency, as when you do speak in English, you will need to think less about what words you need or how you're going to say it, as the words are always there ticking over in your mind. So this may be something that you give it a try, have an open mind about it, and really see if it's something that benefits you. So these are some key steps that you can take to improve your speaking fluency, focusing on the sounds and making sure that your pronunciation of them is correct. A second point of copying the British accent, listening to it back, and using imitation to develop your own fluency. And then having conversations, getting that real on the ground speaking practice. And finally, thinking in English, allowing yourself to totally immerse your brain in the language and in the accent so that it takes less and less thought for you to speak and it becomes more and more natural to you. So I hope that you found value in today's video. If you did like this one, I think you'll also like the video I made recently on how to improve the British accent. I'll link that at the end so you can check that one out as well. But until the next time, start upgrading your English today. Take care and keep moving forward.